I hate my life right now. I've seen all the Twilight movies. I've seen Transformers, Batman and Robin. I would watch any of them over this piece of crap. I do not say that lightly. That's My Boy is basically one of the worst movies ever. It's Adam Sandler, who, warning signs go off in my head anytime a movie has Adam Sandler as the star. I hate him. He's a terrible actor, terrible comedian. So it's him being 12 years old and his teacher, who is the creepiest. His math teacher seduces him, and they carry on like this relationship. And naturally, because none of the people have an ounce of intelligence in them whatsoever, he gets her pregnant. So, yeah, some 25-year-old is interested in having a full relationship with a 12-year-old. That's what passes for comedy these days. I haven't even gotten started on what else this movie has. It makes fun of the military. It is incredibly racist. The whole thing starts out with pedophilia, which is never okay. And basically the whole thing ends with incest. Because, that's what the kids love these days. Yeah, every single aspect of this movie just failed to me. The acting, especially from Adam Sandler, was unbearably awful. I mean, truly terrible. He pulls out some weird accent, and it's disgusting. I could barely understand him, and he's just the most annoying person to have in this movie. So he's awful. And his son is played by Andy Samberg from SNL, who I thought was funny. Nope, not in this movie. Got nothing. You know what's bad in a comedy? When you can sit through the whole thing and never laugh once. Not even in like that so bad it's good kind of way, like with Batman and Robin, which I still say that movie is completely terrible. I mean, it really is. But those one-liners are hilarious. They're so bad, you can't just help but sit there and laugh at what's happening. Here, nothing. Every single joke just left me not even a giggle. Adam Sandler, for a friggin' comedian, you're terrible. Sandberg, I expected better of you. So, yeah, as I said, the whole movie starts with pedophilia, which sets the whole thing off with a great tone. So, one of the things that really, really pissed me off with this movie was the tiny baby Adam Sandler and some person, I can't remember her name, are having sex on the auditorium. and some kid is up at the podium, presumably for some student body thing, and all you hear are these sex noises coming from behind him. And they pull a curtain, and you see them having sex. He gets a standing ovation from the entire school. No one would do that. Ever. That's not even funny. Like, no. And like all the teachers, who you'd think would be smarter than that, are like, nice. And you just want to scream at him. So, cut to 30 years later, Adam Sandler's this guy who's got no money and no humor whatsoever, even though he admits it. And he's trying to get money to not go to jail because he hasn't paid taxes for years. And he's also trying to reconnect with his son, who's marrying this absolute whore. It's just... it's painful. And it's... so the movie is basically about the Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg characters trying to reconnect and have that father-son relationship when Samberg has the right idea here. He's just like, you are a terrible father to me the whole time. He weighed like 400 pounds when he was like in 5th grade or something, because he ate nothing but like ice cream and cake for every meal. And here's Adam Sandler going, yeah, I was the best dad ever, right? No. I know for a fact that this movie came out around Father's Day, which was intentional. No, that's not how any normal thing should be. So, hijinks ensue with them, and it's dumb and painful and really, really awful. And then, slight falling out, just like every other time. And then, next thing you know, Sandler's character overhears Sandberg's fiancée on the phone, and it's highly suspect, and next thing you know, Sandler breaks into her hotel and finds her having sex with her brother. Where do I even begin with something that stupid? It wasn't... I wanted to throw something at my screen at that point. What she says is something like, oh, attractive people have sex with each other, and it just so happens that the attractive guy I'm having sex with is my little brother. I got nothing. What do you even say to that? Do I even need to give... Sorry we're pulling this, but insert joke here. It's not gonna work. And her brother is played by Milo Ventimiglia from Heroes. Peter Petrelli, if you don't know, but he acts as this, hardened military guy, and I take a lot of offense when people either make fun of the military or don't understand how they work. And this was just... whoever wrote this script, you're a goddamn hack. There's nothing in this movie which made me laugh. Everything just made me want to punch all the characters in it. They make fun of the military, which is bad. There's a lot of racism in this, which again didn't make me laugh. Shock of all shocks. So yeah, that's most of the movie. Didn't make me laugh, made me want to punch people in the face. I can see why something like Transformers gets money. They're dumb college kids who go, oh, it's big explosions and for 2 hours and 2.5 hours. I'll go pay money for that. Certainly worked for Lark at the Moon. I can see why Ice Age movies make money. Oh, my kids like them. I'll go send them there and have them babysit by Uncle Movies for an hour and a half. But this has no reason to be in existence. Wasn't funny. The acting is god-awful. It's definitely not in the so bad it's good category. Trust me, it's not that. I'm not quite sure if it's the worst movie ever made. I have not seen all of them. It's certainly up there. I'm going to find the one guy, I know it, who's going to be like, you know, I know you really don't think Adam Sandler's a good actor, but if you watch him in this, you'll love him. No. No. It's the same thing with Shia LaBeouf. I don't care about Shia LaBeouf worth a crap. There's no movie I've ever enjoyed his role in. My friends told me, like, oh, go see Lawless. He was great in it. I'm like, no. No, I hate the guy. So... This movie was bad. Oh, Vanilla Ice was in it, so they could make fun of him relentlessly. His role was awful. It was nothing but like, oh hey, I'm Vanilla Ice. That's it. Such a fake non-character to this whole thing that it's just an embarrassment for him to ever be in the movie. I got nothing else. That's my boy. Piece of shit.